Hi, Yes Prep students. Welcome to your college prep lesson, lesson 1.1, how to use Teams. First, I want you to pull out a few things. Here are your have-outs. First, you will need access to Microsoft Teams, possibly some headphones if you have those available, a smartphone, and a note-taking tool. Paper or digital is fine. Let's review the agenda for today's mini lesson. We're first going to cover how to access Microsoft Teams and the app online. We are then going to navigate Teams to locate our courses or our teams, our videos that we might need to watch, as well as assignments from our teacher. Additionally, how to collaborate appropriately with our teachers and with other Yes Prep students. How to participate in a call, as well as chat with one another within the team, and most importantly, to stay connected at all times, how to download the Teams mobile app. Let's review our objectives. Our first objectives will be our Teams intro. The second objective will be finding and navigating courses within Teams, collaboration and participation, and then finally, there will be a formative assessment in Microsoft Forms. At the end of this mini lesson, you will receive an exit ticket. Please remember to do your best. Now let's activate some prior knowledge. Before we dive into our mini lesson, let's think about social media platforms. Some of you are probably pretty familiar with these social media platforms, or you might be members of these platforms. As we think about social media, what are some of the things that we usually do within these platforms? Perhaps maybe chat, maybe send each other videos, private messages, right? Connect on a really personal level, maybe send each other funny videos or GIFs, but there's a lot of social interaction. As we think about Teams, I want you to also think of it as a form of social media, but within an academic context. So as we dive in, please keep this in the back of your mind that we will use Teams as our platform for connecting with one another, learning with one another, and staying collaborative. All right, Yes Prep students, take 2 minutes to gather your thoughts before we dive into Teams. Now I will model the expectations for navigating and using Teams. Let's get started. Hello, Yes Prep students. In this video, we will explore how to participate in our new distance learning platform using Microsoft Teams. You will use Teams to access your instructional materials, interact with your teachers, collaborate with students, and receive support should you need any help. To access Teams, please log into myapps.microsoft.com using your Microsoft account and password. If you cannot remember your password or log into your account, please reach out to support@yesprep.org. Now, let's dive into our distance learning platform. Once we have reached our app page, let's click on the Teams app to check out communication from our teachers and locate our assignments. Within Teams, you will see your classes and grade level team. Let's check out what we can expect regarding updates in our assignments from our teacher. As you can see, Ms. Hogan has already added very helpful information for us to be successful this week. Let's check it out. The first thing you want to do once you have logged into Teams is locate the welcome video that your teacher has placed for you. Let's check out the welcome video from Ms. Hogan. So here is an example of what a welcome video might look like for one of your teachers. Another very important video that is very important for you to watch is called the digital footprint video. In this video, you will learn how to be great digital citizens. In reference to this video, I would like to highlight the following behaviors. We will continue to follow our campus expectations when we are interacting on this virtual platform, and we must show kindness and respect to everyone by following directions and using appropriate language, images, and GIFs, videos, etc. Additionally, if you are invited to participate in a live video with the teacher, please remember that this is also something that has a digital footprint, and you must also remember to interact appropriately during this time. There are also some technical things you might want to consider as well, such as keeping yourself on mute unless you are speaking. So let's talk about posts within Teams. As you can see, Ms. Hogan has posted quite a bit of information for us to navigate. However, we can also interact with each other as well as Ms. Hogan within the general chat. For example, here you can see that she is asking the class to like or comment on this post so that she knows that it's been viewed. So what I'm going to do is in the right-hand corner, you'll see some emojis. I'm going to give this a thumbs up because I've seen the post. I might also reply and thank Ms. Hogan by using the @ mention for this wonderful video. And hit this icon. Now Ms. Hogan can both see that I have seen the videos and know that I can interact with the posts. There may be times where you have the opportunity to join a live call. When and if this happens, please have your microphone on mute to eliminate outside noise. You will unmute if you are asked to share verbally during the time. Let's check it out. First, we hit join. As you can see yourself in the background. There's also opportunities to blur your background if you want to, not have so many distractions. Also, there's an opportunity to turn on your camera, turn it off, or turn it on. And once you have this set up, hit join now. Another great feature with video chats is that you can chat with others within the call. To chat with others, simply click the Conversation tab and this will take you to the chat within the call. Here you can also type questions or respond to students or teachers within the chat. You can also add emojis or GIFs or stickers. Remember, when using these adorable features, let's be mindful and respectful to others. Now let's check out what the mini lesson could look like. As you can see, Ms. Hogan has also posted a video about our first mini lesson. There's also instructions regarding when it is due and when it must be completed. Let's check out an example mini lesson. One thing to note about this mini lesson is that you can also read the transcripts. This will be in all Yes Prep Stream videos, So should you need any support, or may need to go back within the video, or maybe just need to read exactly what the teacher is saying if it is unclear, you can simply read this section here that has a transcript of the conversation taking place within the lesson. Let's go back to our team. Last but not least, there will be some accountability for our grading. At the end of your mini lesson, your teacher will also ask that you complete a quiz using Microsoft Forms. You might see this posted again as an assignment or simply within the chat feed. Let's click on this Microsoft Form so that we can see what this might look like. As you can see, Ms. Hogan has created a Microsoft form or a quiz for me to complete that will also help her understand or know what it is that I know about the assignment. Please make sure that you complete these quizzes, and if you need help or have a question about them, please don't hesitate to reach out to your teacher. Now, let's go back and let's look at our grade level team. As you can see, there will also be some cultural connection lessons that we will participate in as well. Here, Laura has also shared some information and posts regarding what the expectations should be and the habits that we should have while navigating this new virtual environment. Additionally, as we think about the important habits that we should have, let's again highlight some very important information. Although we are not on campus, if any inappropriate behavior or language towards staff or other students are used, the campus DOS will follow up with the student and their family if necessary. All activity on Teams is seen by staff members and monitored. So we just want to make sure that you are aware of the expectation. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it has provided you with helpful information regarding expectations for navigating our new distance learning platform. I know that was a lot of information, but what are your thoughts about using Teams at this point? Take a moment to write down some tips from the video. Did you know that Teams can be accessed from any mobile device? You can use Teams on an iPad, an iPhone, or an Android phone. Simply go to the iOS App Store or Google Play to download the app today. Now let's check our work. Now let's assess our learning and understanding about Microsoft Teams. As you recall, we will be assessing our learning using a Microsoft Forms exit ticket. As mentioned in the video, there is a link located within your Teams course where you will access this link. Please do your best.